Hello friends, welcome to this new YouTube channel started by our firm Mohan and Chandrasekhar. We'll be regularly updating you on various laws. Please subscribe to our channel, like our YouTube videos, and if suggestions, please suggest us as well so we can improve. Today's discussion is on a very important judgment which came on 5th of May 2020 from Delhi High Court. This is regarding the case of Bharti Airtel Limited. Now, this is a very interesting case where, as you are aware, GSTR 3B cannot be revised. Now, GSTR 3B is a stopgap arrangement which was introduced just because some few forms of returns were not ready by the government, as you are aware. Now, the case of Bharti Airtel was pre-GST era, they had one centralized registration under service tax. In GST, they had to take 50 registrations. 50 registrations because there are 29 states and 7 union territories, and each state also they might have taken more registrations. So like that 50 GST registrations they have taken. Now these 50 GST registrations, how many compliances they have to do? Filing returns every month for 50 registrations. So the compliances increased. So what Bharti Airtel did was initial periods there was only GSTR 1 which you have to file. There was no GSTR 2, GSTR 3. So in the original system, you had this GSTR 1, GSTR 2 and GSTR 3. So Bharti Airtel made the systems for filing this GSTR 1, GSTR 2 and 3. But 2 and 3 never saw the light. So government kept on delaying the return filing dates, and to have this stopgap arrangement, they introduced a form called GSTR 3B. So we had this GSTR 1 and GSTR 3B. So Bharti Airtel, they prepared the systems, but the forms were not ready from the government side, from the GSTN side. So GSTR 3B basically, as you know, it is a manual entry which you have to make. Now the original GST idea was everything will be automated. You file GSTR 1, then it will be auto-populated in GSTR 2, 2A, and then if you have any addition, modification, deletion, you can do it, which again goes back to the supplier. So what we had a system was you had the provision to correct. And then finally, it will go and sit in GSTR 3, which you have to file, pay tax and complete the return process. Eventually what happened? GSTR 1 was introduced, 2 and 3 kept on delaying. They introduced 3B, which was a manual form. There was no correlation between a GSTR 1 and 3B. So you have to manually enter. Now Bharti Airtel, what they did was, since they had to do this exercise for the 50 registrations, there were a lot of errors when they were filing GSTR 3B. Eventually the turnover declared became high, ITC claim became, they under claimed the ITC, and overall as per their calculation they paid 923 crores excess GST. Now this 923 crores what they paid, how they'll correct it? So originally, if you see a circular, as per circular 26, which is mentioned in the case law, which was circular 26 dated 29th December 2017, what they have told is you cannot correct GSTR 3B. If any mistake you do in GSTR 3B has to be rectified in the subsequent period, subsequent month. So this 923 crores which the errors happened has to be rectified in the subsequent month. So this is a mistake which government should allow you to rectify in the same month. I don't know why the circular had to be brought in. They told that you cannot rectify it, it has to be rectified in the next month. If you see the original circular dated 7 oblique slash 7 dated 1st September 2017, if you see that circular, it says GSTR 1 has to be filed, then GSTR 2 will be there to rectify, add, modify, and GSTR 3B, because 3 was not ready, it said 1, GSTR 1, GSTR 2, you can rectify, and then GSTR 3B, you can file the return. Subsequently, in Circular 26, which we previously referred in December 2017, they kept the circular of 7 dated September 2017 abeyance. That means they cancelled that circular and brought this new circular where they told it cannot be rectified. Now, if you see the whole system of GST is of filing the return, if you see that GSTR 1, 2, 3, now the mistake of the government, why an SSC has to bear. Now this 923 crores excess tax what Bharati claimed, they should have been able to rectify that mistake immediately. So this case was filed in Delhi High Court, and Delhi High Court took the case, and it was heard on 5th of May, and Delhi High Court has very clearly told, just because of the delay from the government side in implementing the system, the taxpayer should not be harassed, should not be punished. If GSTR 2 and GSTR 3 was not implemented because of various reasons, the SSC cannot be put at fault and cannot be made to pay the tax. And they have given an option to Airtel to file a revised manual return. Since there are no systems in online to file a revised 3B, they have given an option to Airtel to file a revised manual 3B, which the department has to accept it and they have to process it. So why this case is very important for us? Since this is a High Court judgment and there is no contrary judgment, this case is very important for us, where if any mistake or error has happened, we can rectify it by filing a manual GSTR 3B with the department. There will be challenges in filing the manual return. They will not accept it, but there are ways to file it. So this judgment is one of the landmark judgment which I think we should keep in mind. And if any query, please you can put it in the comment. We will definitely give a reply. Thank you very much. Hope you liked the video. If any improvement or any suggestions, please feel free to send it to us, and we will try to improve upon it. Thank you very much.